Welcome to Let's Get Real News. Again, I want to say that, of course, I'm learning how to process this, how to upload this. I'm learning all the steps. I'm new to this. There's going to, again, mistakes made from every aspect of this news. It's going to be mistakes made regarding posture, how I sit, present, the speech, the words. Again, if you have a degree in political science, you have a degree in journalism, you have a degree in trade, international domestic trade, you have a degree CPA, this news is not going to make sense to you. Please go on. This news is based for the average consumer who don't have a degree or training in these areas, who are not going to understand the ins and outs. Even I don't even understand them, so understand that. So I'm presenting this from a layman's viewpoint. So again, first of all, I want to apologize, want to send my prayers and love out to those family members involving the Boston Marathon bombing. Of course, you know our news, our media news is going to turn this everywhere they can. They're going to drain it for everything they can to get your, to get their ratings or to get their audience. That's what they're going to do. So, no, they're going to happen. They're going to repeat the same thing 1,000 times. They're going to show the same thing 1,000 times. And when they can find a way to make it worse than what it is, they're going to do that too. Because they know we live in a very negative society. We live in a society that thrives off of negativism, tragedy, disaster. We thrive. Now, I'm saying we love it, but we know that's what captivates our attention. Negative disasters. And we're going to go on, and your media news, your broadcasting, they're going to go on and on and on and on and on. They're going to add and add and add. They're going to create scenarios that are worse than what actually took place. They're going to do that as well. Security. Now, all of a sudden, you're going to have, what, security? You're going to have to get to the airport 4 hours early to catch a plane, bus, train. Let me say this, and this may sound kind of simple, but I don't understand how you can watch a man on the moon from New York, California, Texas, Colorado. You can watch a man on the moon, riding around on the moon, but you can't see a man coming across the border illegally. I don't understand that. How are you going to control terrorism if you can't control who walk across the border with a backpack on their back? I do not understand this. How in the world are we spending millions of dollars regarding homeland security and terrorism, and yet you can't even control the border? We don't. How much sense do that make to you? When you can't stop people walking across the border, how are you going to stop people coming in this country with bombs and et cetera, et cetera? You know, there's TSA security at the airport. It's absolutely ridiculous. When anyone can walk across the border with any type of bomb they want, stop anywhere, set the backpack down and go on by their business. I mentioned in a previous news blog by illegal immigrants. I don't understand how you expect people who voluntarily break the law, get here and tell you they broke the law regarding getting and coming into this country, and absolutely nothing is done about it. Where is the respect for the laws of this country? When someone can tell you they came in this country illegal, you do nothing about it. Take a platform in front of your major cities, in front of your state and your capitals. They stand there and tell you they came in this country illegal. They are a product of illegalism. Is that a word? I don't know. If you came in the country illegal, then your children is here illegally. If you came in this country illegal and then had a child, your child is not a citizen because you came in this country illegal. And whatever you bring in this country is illegal. Now, I don't mean to offend anyone or piss anyone off or make anyone upset, okay? But it do not make sense to me that if I don't respect your laws enough to come in this country legally, then why would I respect your laws once I get in this country? Help me to understand that. If I don't respect your laws enough to come in this country legally, why would I respect your laws once I get here? Businesses, corporations bring people into this country every single day by the busload to work in hotels and restaurants, knowing that a percentage of them is going to what we call jump ship. They're not going to go back to their native land. They're going to flee. And corporation is not held responsible for any of their actions. These people go out and commit crimes. These people go out and all kind of, from murder to vandalism to robbery to theft. Every crime you can think of, they commit these crimes. And the corporation that's bringing these people in this country is not held liable. They're not. And our state and federal government is fully aware of this, and they do absolutely nothing about it. So I don't understand what level of respect foreigners will have for America when America don't respect itself. Violence in this country. There's two major components regarding marketing any product in this country. It consists of two components. One, sexuality and violence. I saw a young kid, he had to be like 7, 8 years old. He was playing SpongeBob. SpongeBob was blowing things up. I saw a commercial about a lady doing shampoo, and the sounds that she was making in the shower was sexual sound. So the two major components of marketing anything in this country is violence and sex. So mostly everything you see in front of you, in front of children and preteens and teenagers and adults, contain and consist of sexuality and violence. So we become numb to violence. Okay, they will tell you that you brainwashing people into thinking that violence and sex is okay. Kids, young girls is having sex now at an early age ever before. It's been documented. The girls throughout the United States are having sex at 10 years old now. You got 7, 8, 9, 10-year-old kids that carry guns now. People, it's nothing strange that someone walk into a theater, walk into a school, because majority of the things that are promoted in this country involve sex and violence. So I don't know what you really expect. Is it real news? Think about it. If it makes sense, pass it on. If it don't make sense, skip it. Again, I hope to improve. I hope to make things better regarding this news blog, and I will. Better quality. As I educate myself, I'm going to present a better quality news based upon facts. At this point, it's just to raise questions in your mind. Is it real news? How serious is our federal government by controlling the border? Millions of taxpayer dollars is being wasted. Okay? Never going to stop it because of lobbyists. The most organized crime in this country, the most organized organization in this country is lobbyists. Kid you not. Hit on that real quickly. You can protect college athletes from lobbyists, but you can't protect public officials from lobbyists. When high-profile colleges protect their athlete, make sure that you can't give them, you're limited how much you can give them monetarily, you're limited to what you can say to them, what you can take them, what you can offer them, what you can give their family member. You can entice them, influence them, any way at all. The colleges protect the high-profile college athletes. Okay, maybe they should change the name to lobbyists. Then lobbyists can lobby for a professional football team to the high-profile college athlete, entice them, influence them, persuade them to which what professional team they should play for. Because you're a lobbyist, make it legal. Okay, explain that. How colleges have a petition saying pro scouts, they can't approach college athletes. They can't give them monetary value, anything will influence them or persuade them to make their decision early before they become eligible, which NFL team they're going to play for. But yet you have lobbyists, the word means to influence, to persuade. You have lobbyists on the floor that have influence, persuade senators and legislators regarding which bill to pass, which law that will go into effect. This is legal in this country. So I don't understand how you can protect college athletes from, quote, quote, lobbyists, but you can't protect them from legislators, people who's there supposed to make the laws on the behalf of taxpayers and senators, behalf of taxpayers and citizens in this country. But yet you have corporations there to influence them regarding what bills and what laws to pass. Don't balance out and don't make sense. Quick review again. Be careful what you listen to. Be careful how things are presented, because the media and corporations here to brainwash you into thinking the way they want you to think. Keep in mind, ask yourself this question. Our federal government is not sincere about controlling our borders. They want to manage it properly, manage how many people come in, but they don't want to stop it because of lobbyists. They don't want to stop that. They will not stop people coming in this country illegally. So we got to pass laws to legalize people that is here that came in illegally. That's basically what's going to happen. Those laws will pass because of lobbyists. So, cheap labor, slave labor, cheap labor, kind of work hand in hand. Okay, so keep that in mind. Our federal government do not want to stop illegal immigrants, illegal aliens from coming in this country. That's not going to ever happen because of the way lobbyists, corporation pays lobbyists money to persuade senators, legislators, and governors to make decisions regarding these laws. So you can just throw that out. That's just taxpayer money going to waste because they're never going to stop it. Terrorism in this country, not going to stop it because you can't stop somebody. You don't want to stop people from coming across the border illegal in this country. Corporations bring people in this country legally, knowing that they're not going to go back, which now they're in the country illegally. So that's always going to happen and not going to change. So just put that in your mind. Is it real news? Violence in this country never going to continue to escalate, continue to climb, because majority of the two major components regarding marketing and advertising is sex and violence. So we are so brainwashed, our society is so brainwashed and so numb to sexuality and what the value of it is, and we're numb to violence. So we are just numb to it. What it's like to walk in a place and just start shooting up the place. What do they feel like? Because mentally they are participating in activities that is associated with violence and sex. So young girls having sex at 10, 9, 10, 11, 12 years old because most of everything they see in our society is connected to one or the other. So it's there, brainwashing you, becoming numb to it. So think about it. Is it real news? Hey, is this Let's Get Real? Remember, life is good if you be good to life. The words you use throughout your day will have an effect upon you at the end of your day. Do what you do, but do it right because someone is watching. God bless.